Welcome back, everyone. Today, we dive deep into the incredible rise of Diddy, from music legend to business mogul, and the complex empire he built along the way. We'll explore his financial journey, real estate moves, luxury lifestyle, and how his image became a cultural symbol. Let's get into it. Image as a cultural trendsetter amid growing legal scandals within its first quarter, Empower Global saw over 4 million site visits and was dubbed by TechCrunch as Etsy meets Black excellence. The net worth in 2017 Forbes valued Diddy at $820 million, surpassing Dr. Dre and even Jay-Z at the time. By 2022, he officially entered the billionaire club, though Jay-Z had arrived a few years earlier. Diddy's fortune spans stakes in Revolt TV, Sean John Shurock, now severed, prime real estate in major cities, a luxury car and art collection, and a massive portfolio of tech and lifestyle startups. Even in 2023, a year marked by legal troubles, Forbes still estimated his net worth at around $1 billion, not including non-disclosed assets. By 2024, after stepping back from some liquor ventures and facing federal investigations, his wealth may have fluctuated, but Bloomberg reported it still hovered between $900 million and $1 billion, excluding anonymous investments and undisclosed real estate. In an industry where many rappers go broke from reckless spending, Diddy's 3-decade financial stability could easily earn him a place in business textbooks if someone dared write a chapter called "Getting Rich is Easy If You Drop the Right Beat." So, if music made Diddy famous, business made him immortal. In an entertainment world that constantly discards stars, Sean Combs chose to build his own empire, brick by brick, contract by contract, media wave by media wave, until the world had no choice but to admit, you can hate him, but you have to learn from him. Diddyland is real. If wealth is measured in net worth, then real estate is the map of a king's territory. And Diddy, or more precisely Sean Combs, never plays small when it comes to where he lays his head. For him, property isn't just shelter. Every estate he owns is a statement. I'm rich, I'm powerful, and I have taste. In California, Diddy's real estate journey began in Tujunga Lake, where he once owned a nearly 9,600 square foot modern-style mansion featuring a private pool and lush gardens. After a period of what he called artistic retreat, Diddy sold it for around $6.5 million. Not a massive profit, but a smooth example of how he flips real estate as effortlessly as he drops a beat. Next stop, Beverly Hills, where he acquired a classically modern villa once valued at $2.3 million. Modest by his luxury standards, sure, but still unmistakably Diddy style. Elegant, unique, and impressive enough to turn heads. The crown jewel of his California portfolio is undoubtedly the $39 million estate in Holmby Hills, one of the most exclusive neighborhoods on earth. With 8 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, a wine cellar stocked with thousands of bottles, an in-home theater, an underground tunnel running beneath the pool, a tennis court, spa, and top-tier security systems. The estate resembles a modern palace. When you have everything, you don't live in a house, you reign over it. Flying east to Florida, Diddy continued his kingly expansion on Star Island, Miami. He didn't just buy a mansion, he bought 2 neighboring estates valued at a combined $43 million, with thousands of square meters of space, tropical gardens, a private dock, and ultra-luxury interiors. This is where parties can literally shake the Miami shoreline. People call it Billionaire Island, but Diddy seems intent on rebranding it Diddy Island. He didn't stop there. Diddy also owns a $2.7 million condo in Miami Beach, bathed in sunlight, pulsing with music, and perfect for sunset views through floor-to-ceiling glass. To Diddy, Every city should have at least one place to crash and one to flex in. New York, the city he conquered in his youth. Diddy once owned a penthouse overlooking Central Park worth $5.7 million. The apartment featured an open-concept design, luxurious decor, and a priceless skyline view. Some seek nature for peace. Diddy just needs an expensive view. He also owned a more than 11,000 square foot mansion in Alpine, New Jersey, often called the Beverly Hills of the East. The estate wasn't just spacious, it was private enough to dodge paparazzi, lavish enough to host VIP guests, and of course expensive enough that only someone like Diddy could afford it. But not every play was a winning one. Diddy once bought properties in Atlanta and East Hampton, both once envisioned as elite retreats, but they sat empty and were eventually sold at a loss. Even kings make bad moves, they just never admit it. Altogether, Diddy's real estate portfolio is an essential piece of his public persona as a cultural kingpin, a man who doesn't live just to have enough, but to be remembered. Whether he's currently lounging in a mansion or sitting in a cell, one thing remains constant. Diddy always knows how to build spaces the world can't help but look at. That wraps up part 1 of our deep dive into the rise of Diddy, the man who turned music into an empire and crafted a lifestyle that defined an era. But stay tuned, because the story gets even more intense. In part 2, we'll explore Diddy's unparalleled car collection and how each ride sends a message louder than words. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next.